Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another sewing vlog. What are we going to be making today? We are going to be making the Vikisews Asalia blouse. I saw this blouse recently and kind of just fell in love with it. I'm also just kind of feeling like I want something really flowy and loose, but also really dramatic to wear. And I've been recently cleaning up my fabric and I just found some fabric that I think will look really nice in this blouse. So the Asalia blouse is this really dramatic, big poofy sleeves, giant Peter Pan collar with ruffles. I'm picturing it with like a simple skirt or jeans. Okay, so let's show you the fabric that I'm thinking of making in this blouse. I don't know if I have enough. I'm gonna have to take a look at the pattern again just to double check. So I was cleaning out all of my fabric and I found this beautiful fabric from Blackbird Fabrics. I think I purchased this last year. I don't think they have it anymore. If they do, then I'll link it down below. But this is the Blissful Blooms Rayon Slub. It's just beautiful. It's really, really lightweight, and I think the drape of it is perfect for this blouse, especially for those sleeves. And I think it's gonna ruffle up pretty well too. So I have 1.5 meters of this. Hopefully that's enough to make this top. If not, I have a couple other options, but I do think I want this one. Do we feel like it'll be too much though? I mean, I want something kind of dramatic, so it's probably gonna be fine. So I just purchased the pattern this morning, kind of on a whim, and I'm gonna go ahead and print it out now, double check that I have all of my notions and everything, and then just get to cutting it out of this fabric. Oh, I'm also doing a size 40. Usually with Vikisews, I measure for like a size 40 or 42, and I find their ease is pretty good. If I'm going by my actual measurements, I'm probably more like a 44 with them, but a lot of their patterns have a decent amount of ease, so I kind of go a little bit smaller. It really depends on how loose the garment is, and this one, it seems like there's a decent amount of ease, so I'm going a little bit smaller. I'm gonna print the pattern and just kind of double check the pattern pieces on my body just to make sure that everything's gonna fit and it's not too small. All right, you guys, this is very sad news, but I don't have enough of this fabric. I have 1.5 meters, and for the size 40, I actually need 2.3 meters. So a little bit off, and I thought that maybe I could get away with it. I've been trying to lay everything out just to see if I can make it work, but I just don't think there's any way. I did lay these pattern pieces on my body, and honestly, they are a pretty good length already, because I was thinking maybe I can just shorten them a little bit. Same thing with the sleeve too. I thought I could cut this line and then shorten it a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna fit the fabric. So now we need to choose a different fabric. I have a couple options, but I don't know which one I want to use. So let me pull them and then I will show you them. So we have 4 options here. First is this linen, and it's pretty lightweight, but I'm not sure if I am loving the color. It's not really the vibe I was going for. I don't know. And then it just kind of looks boring compared to my original fabric. And then I have this. This is a lyocell blend voile. So really nice. I have 2.5 meters of this, so I definitely have enough. And it's very, very airy, very lightweight. The only thing is it's a very busy print, so I'm not 100% sure if I will love this with all of the ruffles and the big collar and everything going on. This one I probably won't do, but this was just a crepe. I only have 1.7 meters though, so I don't even think I have enough, even if I were to choose this one. But I mean, it is pretty, but I don't know. I also don't wear a lot of yellows. And then the one that I think I might go with is this. So this is a bed sheet. It's already been washed and everything. If I cut into this though, I just kind of have to be careful of little bits like this. Like there's a couple stains in this. I was also saving this for maybe like a summer 3-piece set kind of situation, but even if I cut into this, I should have enough for that. There's quite a bit of fabric here, so I don't know. I am thinking I might use this. The vibe that I'm going for is basically this. When I looked up the hashtag for this top, I saw this person make the top, and I just think it looks so nice, like with a pair of jeans. This is exactly the look that I was going for. The only thing is I can tell her fabric is maybe like a crepe or something. It's definitely more drapey than my linen would be. I think I will use the linen. So it is the next day now. So yesterday I cut everything out, and I also fused all of my pieces. So I only had to fuse the upper collar, the cuffs, and then the placket. Not a lot of interfacing, which is nice. There was quite a bit to cut out with this top. There's so many pieces to it, and it looks a little bit complicated, but I'm always up for a challenge. Plus, I think the top will turn out really cute. So first, I am going to work on all of the ruffles. So I think there's like 10 ruffle bits, and they all kind of just look like this. So the instructions say that I can either do a like double fold on the hem, on one edge of it, or I can do like a rolled hem kind of situation with the overlock machine. I am gonna use my Serger because it's already set up to white thread, and that'll just go a lot faster. I also think with this linen, if I were to do like a really small roll like this, I don't know how it's gonna look when it's all ruffled up. It might just look kind of thick. So yeah, I think the rolled hem will probably be my best bet. I could see myself using a double rolled hem if I'm using like a lighter fabric, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and serge the edge. And then I think I need to gather almost all the pieces. They don't want you to gather every single piece, but I don't really know what I'm working on first. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and serge. So many ruffles. So I've got the side done, the middle front done, and then the other side too. So I'm gonna go ahead and baste these ruffles in, and then I'm gonna sew up these seams, and then I think the front placket here too. So I think it's gonna look really nice once everything is sewn together. The top is looking so cute. I should probably put my phone on my tripod, but just kind of want to show you. Cute. So I've got the ruffles done, princess seams done, the placket is attached to the front. Yeah, everything looks so good. Although I made a little dirty mark there from my iron, but I think that should wash out. That should be fine. We are gonna do side seams and shoulder seams of the front and back, and then I think I can kind of try it on to see what it sort of looks like. Okay, we're almost done the collar, but I am a little confused. This neck binding is going along this whole neck edge, and the instructions do something weird here. Yeah, I can't even explain it because I don't even know what's going on right now. And now I need to stitch this line down, but I don't really know where to start because this is the placket here. So it's the placket facing, and then this is the front. And realistically, if I bring this out, the collar will cover any type of stitching here. So I don't think it matters too much. You're just not gonna go like all the way to the front here. But yeah, I am a little confused. I'm thinking I can just start it here, right where the stitching line is, and then just go all the way across and then finish off in the same place. I think that's what they want me to do. The instructions actually don't have photos of this, so yeah, a little confused. I don't know. I'm also at the point where, since we're doing the binding, we can pick our tag. You've seen me use these tags. I love the Sarah Hart's woven labels. I don't know which one I want though. I'm thinking maybe just this pink one. I feel like this is a very sweet and cute top, so I think that tag would look good. I don't think I'll do vegetable. I just used the stork scissors for a different project. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe just this pink one. That'll be cute. Good morning. We are on day 3 of making the Asalia blouse. I will finish it today, except for the buttons. Maybe I'll finish the buttons today, but I'm gonna bring the top home and then just chill out tonight and sew the buttons on. But this is where we are. So I got the collar on last night. All the ruffles on the front are done. Basically, everything's done, and I got my tag sewn in there. So it's looking really good, and I'm really excited to finish it. So today I am going to start the cuffs, the sleeves, and my last 2 ruffled pieces, which are for the sleeves. So more gathering, more ruffling. Oh, and then I also need to do the buttonholes, and buttonholes are always a little bit intimidating. So I will spend a little bit of time figuring that out whenever I get to that point. Sleeves with the ruffles are all done. So I was a little bit confused with this placket part. The instructions are not super clear. I don't know if it's a translation issue because Vikisews is Russian, but all of the instructions are in English. I think I was supposed to put this front panel on top of the back panel, and I've done it the opposite way, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, you won't really see it, and it'll just be a little bit opposite whenever I put the cuff on, but yeah, it's looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and serge the side seams, sew them together, and then put my gathering stitch up here, put my gathering stitch down here, and then work on the cuff. Okay, we are basically done, and I am obsessed with how it looks. I did the placket, finished all that up. The finishing of a lot of this is sewing in the ditch, which I'm not the biggest fan of because I always like a really nice and clean finish on the inside too. Like you can see it's kind of uneven there, but honestly, does it really matter? No. So I think it looks good. Now we are onto the buttons. So I have some cream buttons and I don't have that many white. That's all I have there, but I'm not sure what kind of buttons I want to use. I have this one. No, I don't think I like that. I am thinking these just slightly off-white ones here. This fabric, even though it shows up as white on camera, it is slightly off-white. So I feel like this button will look good. I think I need 9 buttons in total. I also have these ones, very similar, but yeah, I think I might just go with these. These are like a matte, slightly off-white buttons. I'm gonna go ahead and mark the buttonholes on the top, test out my buttonhole. They always give me trouble. I'm sure we all feel it. And then go ahead and sew all those on, and then I think I'm just gonna sew the buttons at home. So I said that I was going to sew the buttons on by hand, but I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to test out sewing buttons with a sewing machine. I know you can do it, I've just never done it before, so I just did the first one and it actually turned out really well. So yeah, you just need a buttonhole foot, although I think you can do it with a zipper foot too. I do have one for this machine, so yeah, you basically set it up there and then that will just hold your button down, and then you do like a zigzag stitch. There's tutorials online and everything, but yeah, I'm very excited about this. Kind of giving founding father, but I also kind of love it. I'm just so happy with this top. I feel like it looks very complicated, but it was actually very easy to make. It just took time. Obviously, lots of ruffles, and with all the gathering, that took a lot of time. So something that stands out to me with this pattern is the sleeves. Obviously, yes, the ruffles are insane and we love them, but the sleeve is not just like a simple gathered sleeve. There's 3 different chunks to it, and these are all shaped just ever so slightly differently to give it this really like interesting poof. But yeah, I love it. Tucked into a pair of jeans. I think this top would also look really cute with a leather mini skirt. But yeah, even with the jeans, obsessed. I hope you guys enjoyed watching another little sewing vlog. I love making these. I love documenting my sewing projects. Hopefully this helps you out if you were eyeing the Asalia blouse from Vikisews. I'll link this pattern down below, and if you want to follow me on Instagram or visit my business website, everything will also be down below, and I will see you in the next video.